and we welcome you to the Bear Den. As up here in the booth, it's Jackson McDonald and Reese Thompson on the call tonight. And Reese, give us a quick update about what just happened in the top of the first.
I mean, honestly, the Bears have been on fire, getting 3 consecutive outs off the Huskies. One went deep to left field where the left fielder caught it, quick easy out. Second one went all the way over there, close to first base. They got an out too, threw it to first. And the last one there went over to third baseman, or excuse me, shortstop got it, threw it over to first base and got the easy out to end the half.
And it's always nice, while being on defense, to have great fielding, 3 consecutive outs, and it's never good to start off the game that way with a 1-2-3 inning. And if Hamilton can't hit tonight, Reese, it's going to be a long night for the Huskies.
It will, Jackson, it will.
So we'll see top of the first, leading off for the Bears is Clayton Cooper. And Reese, it's the star punter of the football team, 2-time state champ and leadoff for the Bears. And he is batting. He's batting a .273, but he's a strong power hitter.
He is.
See first pitch to Cooper above the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. It's outside and below for a quick 2-0 count. And Reese, one noticeable thing about the Hamilton's pitcher on the mound right now, he's 6'7".
That is a tall guy.
And that one for Cooper is hit to the outfield, where it's caught for the first out. And batting up next is number 19, sophomore Ethan Clark, batting a .405, one of the best hitters for the Bears this season. He's also the fastest player out here. He gets to first base in the blink of an eye. It's crazy.
Of course, Jackson.
First pitch to Clark. It's going to be over the middle of the plate for strike 1.
And to shed a little light on who we're seeing hit the ball here, Ethan Clark has been at 42 at-bats. He's had 12 runs this season, 17 hits, and 5 RBIs.
That one beneath the zone for ball 1. 1-1 the count. So that one's inside for ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Swung on by Clark to the second baseman. And a second easy out for Hamilton. And it's weird. It's going a lot like the top of the first. We saw the Bears first out, a fly to the left fielder. The second, a grounder to the second baseman. So where do you think this one's going, Reese?
I mean, Jackson, last game me and Jackson commentated the softball game, and I was on point with my predictions. I'm guessing this is going straight to the center fielder for a quick out.
And you talked about your predictions. Predicted 3 home runs yesterday.
I did.
It was insane. Softball team won 12-1, and that game had to end shortly. As a quick bat inspection. Not sure. What's going on? Ellison's gonna have to switch his bat. It's the first time I've seen that this season. Player having to switch his bat mid at bat because the ump wanted to look at it. A lot of confusion around. Reese, what do you think? What do you think the ump is seeing down there?
I mean, it could be anything from too much pine tar on the bat to maybe having a cork in it. Who knows? I wouldn't expect Basha of cheating here, but you never know.
Especially from Ellison, who's already an insanely good hitter. Batting .345, and he had a grand slam earlier in the season.
That is absurd.
That pitch to Ellison, too high. And that one over the middle of the plate for the first strike of this at-bat. Ellison hacks that one, and it's caught by the shortstop of the Huskies for the third out.
Jackson, that looked to me like it was an exact replay of what Basha did too, as it went to the shortstop, but instead of him throwing to first, he just got the catch.
Not too often we see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But here you have it. It's a competitive 6A Premier Region game. After the first, scores 0-0. Both teams 0 hits as well. And what are you looking forward to in the second inning?
Honestly, Jackson, I like big hits, Jackson. I'm excited. I want to see some big hits, maybe even a home run or two. But I'm looking forward to the great defense that's about to be played from both teams and great offense.
And that is what I'm also expecting and excited for as well. See Brisa on the mound for the Bears. You mentioned earlier, 1.91 ERA. Last pitched at home versus the Colts of Castile. We're now 9th in the country. And he had himself a solid game. And pitching against one of the top teams in the country is always pretty tough. But Brisa, it's very great pitch selection. You know, he likes going to that heater a lot, and he places it perfectly.
Of course, Jackson. In the games Brisa has started, he's gone 3-2 with a 0.600 win percentage. So for a pitcher, that's not horrible at all.
As we'll see now, batting for the Huskies is number 6, Sammy Garcia. Brisa's first pitch to Garcia is swung on and fouled off to the right side of the field. And I'm just waiting for one of these to get fouled back, Reese. You know,
I am.
That camera it's on right now, you can see the top of the net. It's a lot lower than it looks. And we're sitting behind it, so I want to catch one. So that one is hit to the second baseman, Ellison, spinning throw and makes the play at first to Bowles. And a 4th out in a row for the Bears.
What a play from Ellison there.
As now up to the plate. It's number 20 of the Huskies. It's not on the rosters up here, but we'll let you know as soon as we figure out. As he swings on that one, and it gets through the gap. And he's gonna stop himself at first. The first hit of the game is a single in Hamilton's favor.
And I'm guessing if he's not on the roster, that means he must have been pulled up from JV or freshman. And him getting the first hit of the game and actually getting on base shows truly the future of this Huskies team and how looking in the future they can be scary.
Another great program, 9-time state champs, and they were in that game last year. But they also have another great player in the majors right now. Cody Bellinger went to Hamilton. A second base is stolen by the Husky.
I mean, this kid just got his hit, just got to first, and now he stole and got to second. Jackson, this kid he is something.
But yeah, Cody Bellinger, he played at Hamilton. Stuck out there, and obviously now he's standing out, one of the stars of the Yankees. With the 1-0 count, Brisa is going to hit him. Runners on first and second. The pitcher, Nelson, is going to step up to the plate. And we saw him pitching right-handed, and now he's batting left. No, he's a little bit like one of the other commentators of the Basha Network, Tate Fitzpatrick. Writes left-handed, but does a lot of stuff right-handed. It's very interesting. He says cross dominant.
Cross dominant, yes. I've been told many times of what he has. Even my cousin Rex has it too. He's cross dominant.
As that one is driven directly at the leg of Brissaw. But Brissaw and his toughness flips it to Bowles for the second out of this inning.
Now, Jackson, that may look like just a regular out, but what we're looking at now is we've got a player on third and a player on second, so this next play could get maybe 1 or 2 runs in for the Huskies.
You know, no force outs as well, so the Bears just need to get the ball to first base, but they also need to take a look at home. Like you said, 2 runners in scoring position, and they can't let up runs, especially with 2 outs in this inning.
Mm-hmm.
Brissaw taking a few pitches after getting drilled in the leg, and it's a scary situation. Happened to me at one time when I was pitching back in my youth days in 3rd grade. Obviously nobody was hitting it as hard as they are down here at this level, but no matter what, getting hit by a line drive definitely stings.
Yeah, of course it does, Jackson.
It's the pitch to Burkhart. One oh count and some notable leadoffs from the runner on third. It's very rare and difficult to steal home, but there's always a possibility.
I was going to say, these guys are gone out very far.
As that one is hit to left field and caught by the left fielder, Clayton Cooper. And 2 scoreless innings fielded by the Bears. And fielding is something they've had to improve on over the past few home games. Made a few notable errors. And I guess this ump is looking at every Bears bat.
I think they have to be a certain length or something, Jackson. They may be a little bit too large for the box. And just to see how absurd this game is for the Huskies, Jackson, they've been averaging 10 runs a game. So with them going scoreless in the first 2 innings, that is definitely weird.
You know, still up to 5 more chances for them to hit. But also with that 10 games, they beat the Corona del Sol Aztecs earlier in the year by a notable margin, 12-5, I believe. And yesterday the Bears traveled to Corona del Sol and they lost 10-2. Very tough game and tough 2 weeks for the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to play Hamilton later on. They played Corona yesterday. And they played Desert Vista and Castile last week as well. So
those are not too fun weeks for the Bears.
6 straight games of facing against top 10 opponents. And it's a very tough stretch for the Bears.
Yes, it is.
And up to bat is 4th in the lineup, Zach Bowles, an extreme power hitter. He's got a large swing to him, a couple homers on the year, and he's batting .367. The first pitch to Bowles is swung on and over the glove of the 3rd baseman, Parker Ron, and Bowles has got himself a single.
Zach Bowles this season has had 49 at-bats, 10 runs, 18 hits, 15 RBIs, and 7 times when he's hit, he's gone to second base.
And the DH up to bat now, Mason Cantu, 419 on the season. Reese, tell me a little bit more about him.
Oh, Mason Cantu. I'm very excited to talk about this guy. He has a .419 average, 43 at-bats, 15 runs, 18 hits, 8 RBIs, and he's got to second base 6 times as well.
And that first pitch was in the dirt for ball 1. With the 1-0 count, Cantu showing bunt, but pulls out of it.
It's already started once again with this game.
And Cantu showing a great eye there and watching that one get past him, and he will take first base. And runners on first and second for number 5, Trent Mickey. And later on, you will see his twin. Or, I mean, earlier, you saw his twin up to the plate. And Trent playing right field this game. And 6th in the batting order. Mickey's showing bunt. And Bull's showing a little bit of a leadoff. Got the Huskies pitcher looking at him. His first pitch to Mickey. Hits him in the hand. And he'll take his base. And Reese, bases are loaded. And 0 outs for the Bears. A big chance to take an early lead here.
Jackson, I was talking about seeing some runs. Bases are loaded. Do you know what would make my day, Jackson?
A grand slam?
A grand slam would make my day. We got close to it last night. We got very close. Almost saw 2 people on base, but didn't happen. Hopefully we see one tonight.
We'll see Gomez up to the plate. As that one's inside for ball 1.
Gomez, folks, has a .182 average. He's been at bat 55 times. He has 3 runs, 5 RBIs, and has 10 hits.
And the 1-0 count to Gomez inside once again. And it's 2-0. And a lot of noise coming from the Bears dugout.
Oh, they're excited for this one.
So see them in the back, standing up, supporting their guys. The 2-0 is swung on by Gomez, moving the count to 2-1. The 2-1 swung on again and fouled back from Gomez. Count now moves to 2-2. The 2-2 count. Gomez is going to swing on it again and foul it left.
I mean, we just went from it being 2-0, and this has gone from being every batter's dream to maybe even a nightmare for batters, with it being 2-2, not 1 away from getting on first base, and being 1 away from being out.
As that one hit by Gomez, caught past the diamond from the second baseman of the Huskies, and the first out of the inning for the Bears. And now and 1-0 the count to Mickey. As that one gets in there over the plate for strike 1.
Sorry about the delay, folks. We are a student-ran broadcast. We had some technical difficulties there.
We'll see. That one in the zone to the umpire's liking. Just a little bit too outside from up here. It's definitely tough to tell with the angle. 1-2 the count. And Mickey's gonna swing on that one and push it to the outfield. And
That's
and
a ground rule
double. It looked like it was gonna be gone. And maybe hit the wall, but it hit at the warning track and bounced over. So he's gonna advance 2 people home. And The Bears off to a fantastic start. So now we'll see our little score bug corrected. 2-0 to the Bears. And Mickey with ground rule double. And that was maybe a foot away from being out of here.
I was gonna say, if Mickey got out there, it would have turned from Basha's one of its better moments into one of its nightmares. It went from 0 outs. If Mickey got out there, that would have been 2-1 away from being end of the inning. So Basha luckily got the ground rule double, got two runs in, and they still have a player at third and second.
So the Bears maybe just a little bit disappointed they couldn't quite get the grand slam, but definitely can't be mad about a ground rule double and advancing at 2 runs home. As now we'll see number 9 of the Bears, Zach Peterson, up to bat. He's playing shortstop today. And on the season, he has a 167, but he hasn't batted too much.
18 at bats, 4 runs, 3 hits, and 4 RBIs.
As Trent Mickey creeped in there, almost looked like he was going to steal home after the bunt. After the bunt attempt from Peterson, but instead he gets tagged out.
That is not what you want to see for the Bears there. They had a player at third, now he's gone. Now only second base remains.
So 2 outs and a runner on second. As Peterson swings on that one, a little bit of an odd turn. The Hamilton fielder creeps up on it to keep it fair. Great fielded play by number 8, Parker Ron. And the Bears up to a 2-0 lead after the second. And Reese, what made that such a great inning for the Bears?
Honestly, Jackson, just Basha getting on base was just huge for them. Started off with 1 person on first, and then led to almost a grand slam potential play, led to a ground rule double. Basha got up 2. They later on got 3 outs right after that, led to the 3rd inning. So still a pretty good inning for the Bears, not so much for Hamilton.
And Brissaw throwing some warm-up pitches out there before the Huskies get ready to bat. We see number 14, Alex Wells, in the order getting ready to bat, as now you can see it up there. Wells last in the batting order for the Huskies. And the average is a little bit off because we couldn't find stats, which we apologize about. But Reese, what are you expecting from Brissaw in this at bat? Do you think he goes straight to the heater, or what do you think he's going for here?
I mean, Jackson, I'm a big four-seam fastball kind of guy, Jackson. So I would love it if he honestly opens the gate, just throwing straight missiles here, maybe 90 miles an hour, maybe 95, who even knows? But I want to see some heat from Brissaw to start off.
Straight heat is what you'll see there, Reese, as that one's fouled in the dirt for the first strike of the at-bat. It's the 1-0 pitch to Wells. Is swung on to the shortstop. Takes a weird bounce in the dirt and over his head. And Wells has himself a single.
Speaking of a ball bouncing over someone's head, Jackson, do we have a funny story about a softball going over your head? Jackson, would you like to comment on that?
Yeah, so we go into the outfield after the softball game yesterday to find the home run ball. I find it, and then I go to grab it. And while we're cleaning up, you guys are pushing the cart away. And I don't know who threw it, but someone threw it.
Might have been me.
Bounced maybe like 100 feet in the air
Oh no.
over my head as that one goes over Bowles' head. And able to steal 2 bases as well, and he advances to third.
That is definitely what you do not want to see.
A little bit of a odd pickoff sequence as that one it looked like it hit Wells and bounced past him. But able to pick up 2 bases is huge for the Huskies. So he's watching as Watke watches that one go past the plate for the first strike of the at-bat. An 0-1, 2 inside and above the zone, moving the count to 1-1. He swings on that one. It's going to get through the gap. Advancing Wells to home. And Corey Watke to first.
The first 2 innings action must have been just the Huskies getting their groove in this game, as they already have a run with an error from first base and another error getting that person to first base from the shortstop.
Yeah, nice look at Breesaw there. And ready to throw the first pitch of the at-bat. And that one beneath the zone to ball for ball 1. And the pickoff attempt is unsuccessful. It's 1-0 the count. Breesaw throws that one over the head of ball for ball 2. And the heater outside the zone for ball 3. 3-0 count, and Reese, you know what that means.
I do like a good old 3-0 count. That means the green light is there, Jackson. He is welcome to hit.
So watch that one go over the middle of the plate. As Ball able to get that one past the shortstop and pick himself up a single. Runners on first and second as number 8 Parker Ron is up to bat. Breesaw's pitch over the plate and in the zone for strike 1. It's the 0-1. Called above the zone. Looked like it was in there. Count moves to 1-1. That one beneath the zone for ball 2. Brisaw's pitch behind and over the head. Parker on. 3-1 count. Runners on first and second. Force outs everywhere but home. So that one, Brisaw walks him. And Reese, what's the base situation looking like?
Oh, Jackson, you know I love a good old bases loaded situation. Basha had it last inning. Now the Huskies have it this inning. Basha got a ground rule double to bring in 2. Maybe Hamilton could hit a grand slam. Who knows, Jackson?
We'll see here, but and Reese, when you've watched a few MLB games, you see a lot of homers. And tell me who's hitting them.
Honestly, Jackson, I have one, oh geez, I have one man to name, Bryce Harper.
Well, I was thinking of Chase DeLauder, but
That works too, Jackson.
no, you're a pretty big Guardians fan.
I am.
That one hit above the glove of Zach Peterson. He's going to bring 2 runs home. The score now 3-2. As that one is through the gap and dropped by the left fielder on the ground, bringing more runs home.
That has been 2 consecutive errors from Basha, bringing 2 runs for the Huskies. That is not what you want to see from Basha right now, Jackson.
So see Brisaw. His first pitch is fouled by De Santiago. Oh, 1 count, swung on and missed by Santiago. That one will be chopped and over the head. Hamilton sending Garcia home. And they're going to score another run, bringing it 5-2 with the runners on first and second. And the pitcher, Nelson, up to the plate. Is that one beneath the zone for ball one? The pitch to Nelson, swung on and missed. We've seen great pitching from Broussard. Nelson showing bunt, and he does so. Call is safe at third. Definitely looked out from here.
Jackson, do you know what I see?
Bases are loaded now once again for the Huskies.
I mean, I've said it once. I'm a sucker for the home runs, Jackson. I love home runs. I love runs in general. Maybe we'll see a grand slam like I said before.
But you can't get too ahead of yourself. Force outs everywhere and high chances for double plays in situations like this.
I mean, Basha was in this exact same situation an inning ago, and they got 2 runs, but they also got 3 outs immediately after that. Hamilton has no outs. Maybe we can see the same thing here.
And that one swung on and fouled by Burgart. That one just above the zone for ball one. Broussard, great pitch there, getting that one. And the 1-2 is swung on and foul, but caught by the right fielder, Trent Mickey, and the Bears. A big out there for them.
That was a huge out for the Bears there. Great play from Mickey out, catching the ball, getting the out first, but getting the ball most importantly inside so Hamilton would not get an extra run.
But the Huskies are able to advance a runner home, and they will now jump to a 6-2 lead. Pitch from Breesaw above the head of Wells. And Wells is going to hack that one to the shortstop. And the runner gets home for the Huskies. 7-2 the lead and runners on the corners.
Looked like Palma was going in trying to get home, but slipped and turned back.
Lucky up to the plate. And Breesaw's pitch is over the middle of the plate. And caught in a pickle as Wells. He's tagged in a double play. At home, both runners trying to steal. One caught in a pickle. The tag and then the throw home. And a great fielding sequence from the Bears.
That is huge for Basha there. Potential run coming in, yet Basha gets the out from first and gets the out from the runner coming to home.
There's a great inning there from the Huskies. And a great end of the inning fielding-wise from the Bears. And they will get ready to be up to bat for the bottom of the third. And we'll see Basha's batting order. And it's back to the leadoff hitter, Clayton Cooper. Some of his teammates in attendance, including Air Force commit Caleb Garcia. So we'll have to see what he can do behind his teammates' support. The pitch to Cooper is swung on and fouled to the left field wall.
Jackson, if that stayed in, Jackson, we could have been looking at a potential home run there.
A lot of power behind that swing. There's a reason why he hits leadoff. The Yavapai commit fouls that one back. 2 strikes, both from foul balls. No 2 pitch from Melvin Nelson. Fouled back once again. Cooper, great contact hitter. Nelson's pitch to Cooper. It's below the zone for ball 1. The count now moves to 1-2. And that one gets in there. First strikeout of the day from Nelson.
Now batting, number 19, Ethan Clark.
And Hamilton Clark up to bat. We saw him in the batting order. The second highest average out here, batting a 405. Nelson's pitch to Clark is well outside the zone for ball one. And that one inside, swung on and fouled down that first baseline. And that one hit to center field and caught by the center fielder. And the first sort of warm-up actions in this bullpens is happening on that Hamilton side. Brady Hallen looks like he's getting a little bit warmed up. He's stretching and sprinting down that line. So maybe a pitching change coming up within the next inning or two for the Huskies. It's Ellison up to the plate. Looks at that one for strike one. The 0-1 swung on and fouled. That one swung on and fouled into the helmet of the catcher for strike two. It's the pitch to Ellison. Is swung on. He is tagged out on that drop, strike three.
I mean, we just saw 3 different outs in that inning, Jackson. We saw a strikeout first. Second up, we saw a fly out to middle to center field. Third out there, we saw just catcher gets the ball, tags him out.
So 2 strikeouts that inning from Nelson. As the Huskies lead remains 7-2 heading into the top of the fourth. Is up to the plate. First pitch outside for ball one. And that pitch swung on towards center field, up against the wall. And he's going to third. And Corey Wuttke has got himself a triple.
And Jackson, I mean, the center field might have thought that ball was going to be a ground rule double, so he might have Lost track of it there, but that was worst case scenario as it did not do that. So a runner could have gone to third, and he did.
It's also just tough to field those ones up against the wall.
Oh, of course.
And a great hit there from Wutke. That one swung on and pushed out to left field. And over the wall. And a home run from the Huskies to right field. And that one hit by Ben Ball. And that'll bring in 2.
Almost looked like he caught it out there, but guess it went a little bit over his glove.
Now Parker Ryan hits that one to left field, and it stays fair up against the wall. Turn to second. He's going to stay there. He's got himself a double, a triple home run, and a double for the Huskies.
This has been a great start to the Huskies inning. 2-run home run, and now we've got a Husky at second base.
And a mound meeting will happen for the Bears as Coach Albright is going to talk to his team. And a pitching change is going to happen for the Bears. As Breesaw steps off the mound. And to the mound is Sawyer Polewski. Haven't seen much pitching action from him yet. See him warm up, and you saw that fastball race. That looked really fast.
I like 2 things in baseball, Jackson. I like fastballs, and I like home runs.
Just a big action guy. See. And up to the plate now for the Huskies is number 6, Sammy Garcia. And he'll be the first batter to face the new pitchers on the mound, Sawyer Polewski. First pitch from Polewski is swung on and hit through the gap to left field. Husky advances to third, and Garcia has got himself a single. With runners on the corner and no outs yet. Plebsky's first pitch is going to be swung on. Hit to the third baseman. Play is made at first by Bowles. And Parker Ron advances home. And it's a 10th run for Hamilton. It's a nice pitch there. The first strike thrown by Polewski. Keeping his eye at the Husky on second. Pitches that one and hits him. Santiago will advance to first, and 2 runners on for Hamilton. And that one in the zone. And that one swung on for strike 2. 0-2 count to Nelson. That one beneath the zone for ball 1. And that one hit to left field. Runners advance to third, and the bases are loaded once again.
Jackson, I'm pretty sure that's the 3rd time this game bases have been loaded for the Huskies. And on 2 out of the 3 times that it's happened, they've got at least 1 or 2 runs scored. So we'll see here if they go 3 for 3.
And up to the plate is number 3, Zach Burgart for the Huskies. And the pitch outside from Polewski. His count moves to 1-0. That one swung on and missed. Great pitch there. Swung on once again.
These are very good pitches thrown by Pavleski.
Battle here at the plate. 1-2 the count. He's going to swing on that one. Gets to center field. Caught by center fielder. Run scores for the Huskies as Sammy Garcia makes his way home.
Looked to me like a sacrificial hit there, Jackson. Got out himself, but still gonna run home.
Pitch above the zone to Wells. And that one, a high pop-up foul. And caught by Bowles for the third out of the inning. Score heading into the bottom of the fourth, 11-2, Hamilton on top. And Reese, what did you see there that you liked?
Honestly, Jackson, Hamilton excels really in this game has been getting on base. I mean, 3 times we've seen that there's been a chance to get a grand slam 3 different times, 3 different innings actually. And 3 out of 3 times, they've gotten at least 1 or 2 runs in. So honestly, they've excelled at hitting the ball, getting players on base, and playing Hamilton baseball.
But with the pitching change, the mound change, Plevsky came in there and escaped the loaded bases situation, giving up 1 run on the fly to center field with a strikeout and then 2 outs as well. So great job from him, and the Bears due up to bat next. And up to bat is the power hitter, Zach Bowles, 367 average on the year. We saw him make the nice catch over there for the third out of the inning. And the pitch from Nelson is inside, and it's ball 1. A second ball thrown there from Nelson. Bowles hits that one low and caught by the shortstop.
Number 1, Mason Cantu.
The now batting is Mason Cantu, 419 average on the year, highest on the team, and 5th in the order for the Bears. We'll see him swing on that one. A little grounder to the shortstop once again, and the play is made at first base.
Now batting, number 5, Trent Mickey.
And Trent Mickey now up to bat, playing right field this game. The pitch from Nelson is fouled back and over our heads for strike 1. Is that one in there for strike two? And that one fouled off into the dirt. The 0-2 to Mickey. Two inside for ball one. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt and short of the plate. 2-2 the count. Here's the 2-2. Beneath the zone once again. Count went from 0-2 to now being full. Three straight balls from Nelson. Followed up by a strike. He's got himself a strikeout and ending this fourth inning. The Huskies lead 11-2. And up to bat for the Huskies is Corey Wutke. Had himself a triple earlier in this one. The pitch from Polevsky. Two inside for ball one. That one placed in a very similar spot for ball two. 2-0 is the count. So that one just beneath the zone as the count moves to 3-0.
And Jackson, I know you've been talking about a 3-0 count this entire game. What is that the signal for, Jackson?
It gives them the chance to swing, but a lot of the times it'll be a pitch down the middle that they'll look at. Like their first strike of the at-bat thrown by Polevsky. 3-1 the count, and is now when you see a swing. That one looked like it touched the zone. The umpire says it doesn't, so Waukee will take his base. And now up to bat is number 5, Ben Ball, who we saw homer earlier in this one. It's the first pitch, the at-bat ball. Two 0 the count to Ball. That one's in the dirt for ball 3. And Waukee is going to advance to second base.
We've now hit the green light stage, Jackson would have said.
It'll be another pitch down the middle that he'll look at, though.
Yep.
Instead, he'll swing, and that one taking a weird bounce in the dirt. And over the second baseman, Ellison. Waukee advances to third, and Ball has himself a single. Pitch from Polevsky. It's down the middle and grounded down that third base line. Waukee scores. Ball goes to third. And Ron goes to second. A 10-run lead now for the Huskies with 2 runners in scoring position. Now up to bat is Sammy Garcia. So that one in the zone for strike 1. 0-1 the count. That one swung on and fouled.
Had a punch to that ball, holy cow.
0-2 count now. To Garcia. Polevsky looking for a strikeout here on this pitch. Swung back at him. And over second base. Ball comes home. Along with Ron and Garcia, 2 runs batted in with his single.
Looks like we're gonna have a mound meeting, folks.
Mound meeting. Some action in the bullpen. Not quite a pitching change here. Just a chance to get back together. Think about how they can end this inning off on a good note. First pitch to Hamilton is a strike in the bottom of the zone. The 0-1 to Hamilton. Beneath the zone. 1-1 now the count. Hamilton hacks that one foul for strike 2. And on deck for the Huskies is the Michigan commit, Christopher De Santiago. Now Michigan just won the basketball championship on Monday. It's a very, very good game. And Reese, what were your thoughts on it?
I'm not very fond of Michigan. I'm an Ohio State fan, so I can't speak about the team up north, but they played good ball. Can't deny that. They have a good team, and they outplayed UConn. So
And that pitch south of the zone for ball 2. Two the count. Swung on and through the first base gap. It's Hamilton has himself a single. And now up to bat is the Michigan commit. So we'll see what he can do with his at bat here. And we'll now see a pitching change from the Bears. As Alex Garrido is going to take the mound.
And now pitching, number 20, Alex Garrido.
And the freshman now at the mound is going to have a tough matchup against a Big Ten and Michigan commit. But he'll get warm here, and we'll see the Huskies batting again shortly. As back from that quick pause, Alex Garrido, 2.33 ERA. He'll be placed into this one with the runners on first and second. And the Huskies up 14-2. It's the first pitch from Garrido. It's over the plate and in the zone. Great pitch there from the freshman. 0-1 the count.
Always good to start off with a strike.
The 0-1. Now goes to 0-2 with Santiago swings on that one and misses. That one fouled back. Loud bang is at the top of the press box.
Almost hit us, Jackson.
Almost our chance too to catch that one. A little disappointed it was too high, but some producers jumping out of their seats. It's very loud. Scarito, that one outside the zone. The 1-2 count. That one swung on and hit to right field. Caught by Mickey. As Garcia slides into third. And that one behind the back of Nelson for ball one. That one swung to the first baseman. Bowles steps on the bag for the second out of the inning. Garcia able to get home. 15-2 now the score. Second baseman Burgart is up to bat. That one fouled down the first base line. That one gets in the zone for the second strike of the at-bat. One strike away from the top of the fifth, coming to a close. That one hit to the second baseman. And the third out of the inning. And heading into the bottom of the fifth, the Bears gonna have to score 4 if they want to keep this game going. as Gomez up to bat for the Bears. It's been the catcher this game. And Nelson remaining on the mound for the Huskies. Is that one fouled back? That one inside the zone from Nelson. The count now 0-2.
2 strikes, you know what that means, Jackson. It's probably going to be a ball on this one.
Instead, he strikes out swinging, first out of the 5th inning.
Now batting, number 7, Tyson.
And now number 7, Tyson Mickey, up to bat. He's been great for the Bears this season and has been great at third base as well this game.
And Jackson, last game we were talking about walk-up songs, and you said, who would I choose my walk-up song? I picked Tame Impala, of course, and asked me, who's Trent's walk-up song from?
I think it happens to be Tame Impala.
It is, Jackson, it is.
Second pitch is swung on to left field and caught by the left fielder. Great catch. And 1 out away from this one being done.
Now batting, number 16.
As number 16, Easton May, is up to bat now. Pinch hitting for Zach Peterson. That one above the zone, first ball of the at-bat. Fouled back into the track meet. Would have been a first place javelin throw if they counted it. It's that one in there for strike 2. The 1-2 to May. Swung on and hit to left field. And caught by the left fielder for the 3rd out of the inning and the last out of this game. And Reese, what are your thoughts about this one?
Well, honestly, Jackson, Hamilton got an early lead going into this game and kind of just kept piling and piling and piling onto the score. To give credit to Basha, though, this game, Basha had some pretty outstanding pitchers with Ryan Breesaw, Sawyer Pavleski, and cannot forget Damian Gomez, or excuse me, oh my
Alex
gosh.
Garrido.
Alex Garrido, excuse me. Basha was stellar on the pitching game, but Hamilton's hitting and just getting around the bases have been elite. Their speed has been on fire.
And now they'll join us up into the booth. Reese Thompson and Jax McDonald. And another Hamilton game coming up tomorrow. Basha girls softball will face off against Hamilton. And tomorrow you might get to see a lot of your home run action that you love, you know. And a lot of action in this game as well. High scoring one. Hamilton comes out on top 15-2. But make sure to tune into tomorrow's game, softball at 3:45 versus Hamilton. And we'll see you then.